Welcome back to Bike Hub, the home for true motorcycle enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most shocking releases of the year, the 2026 Harley-Davidson lineup. But not for the reasons you might expect. This year, Harley promised innovation, performance, and a revolution in the cruiser world. But as the first reviews came in, things didn't go as planned. From engine performance issues to overheating complaints, and even handling flaws, the 2026 Harley models are leaving riders frustrated. So buckle up, because in this video, we'll uncover exactly why the new Harley-Davidson has failed to live up to its legacy, and what this means for the brand's future. The hype before the launch. Before the launch, Harley-Davidson fans were buzzing with excitement. The brand teased next-gen performance, modern tech upgrades, and a smoother riding experience. They promised that the new Milwaukee 8 engine would deliver more torque, better efficiency, and reduced vibration. Harley claimed it would combine classic cruiser power with 21st-century innovation. Marketing slogans like, "The Legend Reborn," and "Ride the Future of Freedom," filled Harley's social media feeds. Everyone expected the 2026 lineup to dominate the roads. But when the bikes finally hit dealerships, reality painted a completely different picture. The engine that disappointed. Let's start with the heart of every Harley, the engine. The 2026 model was equipped with the updated Milwaukee 8 117 Plus, promising improved performance and fuel economy. On paper, it looked impressive. But on the road, not so much. Riders began reporting noticeable lag in acceleration, especially in mid-range torque. Despite the 117 Plus name, the engine felt underpowered compared to previous generations. Some testers even compared it unfavorably to the 2024 version, calling it softer and less responsive. What went wrong? Harley engineers tried to make the engine more environmentally compliant with new emission standards. But this led to restricted exhaust flow, engine heat buildup, and power reduction. In hot weather, riders reported excessive overheating, causing discomfort on long rides. A few owners even noted engine knock and vibration imbalance, things you'd never expect from a premium cruiser brand like Harley-Davidson. Handling issues and weight problems. A major part of Harley's charm has always been its solid, confident ride. But the 2026 models have drawn criticism for awkward handling and heavier frames. Harley added more electronic components this year, new digital screens, adaptive cruise control, and radar sensors, all of which added extra weight. As a result, even the Sport Glide and Low Rider models feel bulkier and less agile. During cornering, reviewers noticed unstable lean angles and poor ground clearance, making it harder to handle tight turns. Even seasoned Harley riders said the bike feels top-heavy and less predictable, especially at low speeds. For urban riders, this has been a big disappointment. And for those used to Harley's signature cruiser comfort, the 2026 seat and suspension setup have also been criticized for being too stiff, a surprising misstep for a brand known for long-distance luxury. Technology gone wrong. One of Harley's biggest talking points this year was its tech integration. The company wanted to modernize the rider experience with touchscreen controls, navigation, Bluetooth, and even AI-based performance modes. Unfortunately, this attempt at modernization seems rushed. The new Ride Command Plus system is slow to respond and prone to software glitches. Riders have reported screen freezes, navigation errors, and Bluetooth connection drops mid-ride. Even worse, the bike's electronic throttle and ride modes don't deliver consistent results. Many reviewers said that switching between modes, like Touring, Sport, and Eco, doesn't produce noticeable differences. For a bike costing over $25,000, this lack of refinement is unacceptable. It feels like Harley tried to jump into the tech race without proper testing, sacrificing the raw, mechanical feel that made the brand iconic. Build quality concerns. When you buy a Harley-Davidson, you expect premium craftsmanship, metal over plastic, attention to detail, and solid durability. But 2026 seems to mark a turning point in the wrong direction. Many owners noticed panel misalignments, rattling at high speeds, and paint imperfections even on showroom bikes. The chrome detailing feels thinner, and certain plastic components on the new models have been widely criticized as cheap-looking. Even the exhaust finish seems to tarnish faster than before. In a world where Harley is competing against brands like Indian Motorcycle, BMW Motorrad, and Triumph, this drop in quality control could cost them dearly. Customer reactions and reviews. Across online forums, YouTube reviews, and Reddit threads, disappointment is the main theme. Longtime Harley owners, some loyal to the brand for decades, were expressing frustration. Here are a few real comments gathered from online discussions. It doesn't feel like a Harley anymore. Too much tech, not enough soul. They ruined the throttle response just to meet emission laws. I traded my 2024 model back in after 2 months, the 2026 just didn't feel right. Even journalists from major motorcycle publications gave the 2026 lineup mixed to poor ratings, citing lack of innovation where it matters. It's clear that something has gone wrong, not just mechanically, but emotionally. Harley seems to have lost touch with what riders actually want. Harley's response: silence or strategy. Surprisingly, Harley-Davidson's official response has been minimal. So far, the company has acknowledged performance concerns but blamed regional fuel quality and brake-in variability. Many fans feel this is just corporate deflection. Behind the scenes, reports suggest Harley is already working on a mid-year update or software fix to address the throttle and ride mode inconsistencies. But the damage to the brand's image might already be done. Once riders lose trust, especially in a brand as iconic as Harley, it takes years to rebuild it. And in a world where Ducati, BMW, and Indian are pushing boundaries with better reliability and performance, Harley can't afford another flop. The competition leaves Harley behind. Let's put Harley's 2026 model into perspective. The 2026 Indian Challenger, for example, offers a smoother 1,768cc engine with better heat management and sharper handling. The BMW R18 Roctane delivers classic looks with advanced tech that actually works, without the lag or bloat Harley riders are complaining about. Even Japanese brands like Yamaha and Honda are now producing cruisers that outperform Harley's current lineup, both in reliability and price. So, what does this mean? Harley's dominance in the cruiser world is no longer guaranteed. Riders who once said, "There's nothing like a Harley," are now looking elsewhere. That's a dangerous shift for a company built on loyalty. Where Harley went wrong. Harley's main mistake with the 2026 model seems to be trying to please everyone: tech lovers, eco-regulators, and traditionalists, all at once. But by doing that, they've lost focus. Instead of doubling down on the raw, visceral power and mechanical connection that defines the Harley experience, they created a bike that feels confused and corporate. The result? A machine that's neither cutting edge nor classic. It sits awkwardly in the middle, and that's the worst place to be for any brand that built its legacy on passion and performance. Can Harley recover? The good news is, Harley-Davidson has bounced back before. They faced similar backlash in the early 2000s and responded with the V-Rod, which became a cult favorite. The company has the resources, history, and fanbase to turn things around.